Okay, we are live. The feed is good. I'm your host, Get Good Fox, the commander of Ronin Fox Armored Security, and it's MechWarrior 5 time. The new DLC, Chaos Rising. We already did the primary storyline for Nikolai Malthus and Adam Steiner. Now we're going to be tackling one of the sub-campaigns. I think there's 3 of them. I don't know for sure, but I think there's about 3 of them. And so the plan is going to be, we might as well continue exploring what the new DLC has to offer, and it offers some additional campaigns. So I think it's a good time to try to go after them. I don't know what to expect. I've never done these missions before, so it'll be a, kind of nice, fresh, blind playthrough it. And as you can see, bouncing around, we're joined by Dr. Sheriff Crab. I want to make sure he's available for these, special campaign missions. If he's not available, I'll probably just do some farming off the side. But, yeah, he is here. How are you doing, Mr. Sheriff?
Too bad. I've been very busy the last little while. Some of you may know, getting a new dog for one thing, but also renovating
I never
a house.
Did you figure out the name for the dog?
I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm going to call it Archie, but I'm not 100% sure.
Kind of an iconic sounding name.
Yeah, it's kind of like an old man name for like an old man looking dog, I guess. But that's subject to change, so please don't start making any merchandise with that on it or anything yet. That'll be too early.
The first thing that comes to mind for me with Archie is the comic series, the Archie comics.
Oh, okay.
Like Archie Comics is like kind of like a second-rate. I mean, that's probably mean to say, but they're like a second-rate comic compared to DC and Marvel. But the thing is, they've been around for a really, really long. They're like multiple generations behind us. Like they've been around for a long time. They're probably most famous for the series of the eponymous name Archie, about a guy named Archie who basically lives in like a 1980s kind of universe. And the other thing they're famous for is they used for many decades. They were the Sonic the Hedgehog comic. They were the ones who made it. They passed it on recently to IDW Comics. They also did the Mega Man comics, but the Mega Man comics got discontinued. But, yeah, so, that's what I think of when I think of Archie. I think of Archie Comics. Let's see what's going on down in Chatville real quick. Music King says, oh, yeah. Robert Taylor says, Callisto 13 here. Oh, that's Callisto. Says, Fox 3 submissions, the last one in Kurita space. Yeah, we're going to go and try to chase those missions down. I'm not sure what to expect. We'll do as many as we can. And in addition to that, I have adjusted some things. I want to make sure we're trying out more stuff. So I'm going to deviate a little bit from our usual programming. Not too much, but first up, we've got our Atlas II. The Atlas II has been reconfigured, so we are going to be trying out these new large X pulse lasers. And to accommodate them, I had to, move things around. We're going to have a LBX AC-10 and an Artemis LRM-20. So, we still have some of that fire support action, but now it's more of a, it's not like a main feature anymore. This thing is going to come online in the medium range now with the LBX AC and the large pulse lasers. That's basically the plan. We're going to try these out. These are the same large X pulse lasers that we got from the campaign. They should do a lot of damage. Theoretically, they should be quite good. The Black Knight is being redesigned. It won't be ready for another, maybe how long do I have? Yeah, 64 days. Let me go ahead and speed this up so we can see them. So the Black Knight, that is the Sheriff's mech, has been redesigned. It is going to be equipped with 2 large X-pulse lasers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 medium X-pulse lasers. I don't think this is going to be enough heat sinking for it. We only have 2.2 in total. We have the Beagle probe, but we're going to try it anyways. We need to try. We need to try these new weapons one way or the other. That's the plan. And then on top of that, down below, we got ourselves the Sunder. Here it is. So the Sunder is one of the totally new mechs. It's not from MechWarrior 5 clans. I mean, they probably exist in MechWarrior Online. I wouldn't be surprised there. But this mech is historically significant because it is a I guess it's not a world first. Like, I don't know what is the inner sphere like a galaxy or something? I don't know what the inner sphere is. If it's a galaxy, then it's a galactic first reverse engineered clan mech. So this Sunder is a 90-ton inner sphere omni mech, the first of its kind. You can't tell by the weapons, but if I strip the weapons away, you'll see that this thing has 4 large Omni slots and, travels at a pretty comfortable, familiar inner sphere, 64.8 kilometers. It's a 90-ton mech, so, it could be heavier, but at the same time, it's not the heaviest. And in its default configuration, you're looking at a pair of medium pulse lasers, a Gauss rifle, an ERPPC, 3 LRM 5s. And if you remove everything, one thing you'll notice is I don't have the mod installed because it keeps crashing the game, but there's not a lot of critical slots available. There's only 2 in each of the torsos, 2 in each of the legs, and 2 in each of the arms. So that tells me that this mech probably has also the armor. If I max the armor out, the armor maxes out at at basically 0.93 tons. That tells me that it has ferrofibrous armor, but the lack of critical slots tells me that it probably has an extra light engine and it probably has endo steel in order to cut down on the space. The downside, those are not pure benefits, and the big downside is that they eat up your critical slots behind the scenes. Like you can't see it, but they eat up some of your critical slots, and so that actually makes it harder to fit weapons on. So one thing you'll notice is while we are able to fit double heat sinks into the engine slots, we're not really able to fit double heat sinks anywhere else. Now, if you have clan double heat sinks, you could do that. But what it tells me is that if you go really, really hot, let's say we load it all the way up, that takes us to 4 cooling. 4 cooling is not bad. This thing might actually have, I think it also has base 2 cooling. Look at that. So it has base 2 cooling. So that's actually really nice. So it has base 2 cooling, and whereas most mechs have base 1 cooling. So it's got double the cooling, which makes it even more clan-like. But one thing I'll say is it is very possible for even this amount of cooling to not be enough. Let's put it all on. That gets us to 4 cooling. If you did 4 clan ERPPCs, that would still probably be a problem. So, I feel like this mech is kind of asking to be a more heat-efficient mech, like a mech that's designed with some built-in heat efficiency. So I kind of feel like we're looking at heavy ballistics. That's kind of my prediction on this mech, because we have to be careful about the lack of critical slots for adding other things in. Now that I know that it has base 2 cooling, maybe those energy builds are more feasible than I initially expected. But, we'll have to mess around with it. But before we do anything, we're going to do this in the default configuration. Use the standard config. We'll see how and also, of course, the most illustrious and based Draconis Combine are the first to make reverse-engineered inner sphere omni mech, so you can thank
mechanics.
Yeah, you can thank the Draconis Combine, and if you don't want to thank them, I'll thank them on your behalf. But that is the plan. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Let me read the chat again real fast. Vicurol says, been enjoying the starter guides for the different mechs. They're very helpful. Thank you very much. I am still working on the fleet. I'll get it out there sooner or later. Kaono says, I want to let you know that I noticed that the Night Star, if you leave the small energy hard point empty, I haven't experienced any headshots. So you think that possibly they're aiming at the hard point? Maybe. It could be coincidence. Probably, an interesting idea. Probably needs some testing. No Limitation says the Sunder is good. Gauss Rifle and SRMs worked well. I could definitely see that being the case. Robert says big energy and ATMs. Good, tough mech. Well, we'll have to give it a shot sometime. But first, we're going to go into the new one. So this is the Marik mission from the Marik representative. Says, Commander Mason, we're seeking extra muscle to help bolster the League's border security efforts. The victory of the Grey Death Legion over the rebels of Glengarry took the system out of the Sky Rebellion. Furthermore, the assassination of Duke Ryan Steiner has sent some people in the Sky March still scrambling to pick up the pieces of Ryan's organization. That leaves the door wide open for trouble in the future. If you accept, you will help reinforce the League's border garrisons under the command of Colonel Simon Dumas and the 3rd Oriente Hussars. You'll be expected to conduct high-visibility patrols and deterrence operations and interdict any cross-border incursion or rogue elements. If chaos doesn't erupt or spill over, you'll help ensure it's short-lived. We're looking for reliable outfits to bolster our security measures. Colonel Dumas has gone over your performance record and thinks you'll fit the bill. If you're up to the task, we'd love for you to sign on and join this important security detail. We await your response. So he said you're going to do high visibility patrols, deterrence operations, interdict cross-border incursions or rogue elements. Okay, I mean, it sounds interesting. That's what we're going to find out. So this is I guess we're working for the League. Off we go.
Feel very liberal or something right now.
Do you feel very liberated? Do you feel like your leagues are free?
A little bit flowery or something. I don't know. Feels strange.
I mean, that's probably what we are. But we should be fine as long as we're not cyborgs. If you're a cyborg, then you might have some problems. The Marik representative, I love how they don't give her a name. Commander Mason, starting developments out of the Atreus city have forced the Free Worlds League to shift its military priorities overnight. In emotionally charged address from the Marik Palace, Captain General Thomas Marik declared that the League will go to war with the Federated Commonwealth. Knowing the Captain General's aversion to naked aggression, this decision comes only as a last resort, one he believes fully justified by a grave crime against the League's traditions and sovereignty. The Captain General revealed that what he called irrefutable evidence that Joshua Marik, his ailing son, long under the supervision of Victor Davian at the New Avalon Institute, was in fact an imposter. He views this alleged deception as a cruel, calculated political maneuver by Victor Davian, exploiting a father's loss for strategic gain. In response, the Captain General intends not only to confront this betrayal, but to liberate those who do not wish to live under Davion rule. You have an opportunity to join this Liao Marik offensive. Wow, what a interesting turn of events. A Liao Marik offensive, coined as Operation Guerrero. The Captain General's objectives include reoccupying former Free Worlds League worlds seized by the Federated Commonwealth a quarter century ago and supporting self-determination movements within the Capellan systems of the Sarna March. Wave 1 of Operation Guerrero is already in motion. Colonel Dumas and the 3rd Oriente Hussars will spearhead the initial strikes, inserting through pirate jump points in Kalisan, Denabola, Marcus, Talitha, Van Diemen, 4, and Wazat. You are requested to reinforce Colonel Dumas during his offensive on Van Diemen. Once you and the Colonel's forces hit the ground, elements of the Marik militia will follow closely from behind to form a solid 1-2 punch. Colonel Dumas will establish contact on your arrival. Good luck, Commander. May you serve the Free Worlds League well during Operation Guerrero. So I guess, I don't know, it seems like a historically significant for Marik and Liao to temporarily put aside their differences. What were you saying?
The other thing I'm gonna say about that: who the hell says a quarter of a century instead of 25 years ago? Like that's some free world language. I don't like that.
It's like they're trying to be poetic, I suppose.
Like,
we got this scene.
I hear that. I love the docking scene.
One day they're gonna release the DLC and they don't have it. They'll be what? The docking scene.
I think it was in the other one. I don't think it was in the first main campaign actually.
I can't remember. I want to say it was probably in the first campaign.
I feel like we would have made it. I feel like we would have made a deal about it.
It's an old. It's been there for a minute. Let me see. Hold on a second. I got my list out here. Let me see if there's any mechs we need real quick. Battlemaster 3. I'm pretty sure we have a 3M already. Yeah, we got the 3M. The Cicada 3M. Do we need that? Yeah, we do. It's not cheap though. We already have the Orion 1M. Or the Orion M at all. The Spider 5D. Yeah, we have you. The Stalker 4N. I'm pretty sure we have that. I don't think we have to worry about that. Oh my gosh. Scroll over so I can see.
Is that a new Sunder?
The OD. Oh, it has overdosed. I guess I'm gonna buy this. We need this technically. Oh, it has an Ultra AC5. It's kind of interesting. We're paying big bucks on it because they don't really care for us. However, let me just mark it. We're gonna mark it off the list. The Cicada. This is the 3M, right? Yep, Cicada 3M.
It actually looks all right. I feel like that could be usable in a way.
Yeah, I mean the Ultra AC5. I can do something with that. I could probably replace it with something else, for example. But you go in here for now. Equipment. I haven't found any light ACs yet.
Or any medium range missiles either. I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, maybe they don't get invented until like a little deeper in.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I'm just looking at the DLC logos to see and then I stop when I see a DLC logo. Arrow 4. This is fine. All right, that's everything we can do here. Cantina. This is fine. All right, first mission. The Ideals of War. Simon Dumas. Commander Mason, welcome to Wave 1 of Operation Guerrero. We're happy to have your outfit on board. League Commandos infiltrated Van Diamond 4 in advance of the invasion and muzzled much of the world's command and communication networks. Our mechs were already raining down onto the ground before the 3rd Republican defenders even knew what was happening. Hell of a way to be apprised of the situation. Clearly, the unscheduled visit sent them scrambling to find panic buttons to hit. It didn't take long before the panic became loud enough to be heard. The Marik forces is in the atmosphere, ready to land as we speak. They picked up warning transmissions from the Republic commanders, clearly a piece of their communication line still intact. I'm sending your group in to sever the remaining piece of their communications line in this region. We've been able to turn over a couple of stones to find some targets that were masked during the initial attack. With luck, knocking them down will cut the coordination efforts on the ground long enough to facilitate a safe landing for the 10th and 23rd Marik militia forces. We need them to strengthen our fist of attack so we can pummel the 3rd Republican forces into submission and secure the world. Go earn your pay, Commander. Very well. Jungle Swap in the morning. It's time to look at our handy-dandy reference sheet. Let's take a look at our reference sheet. Jungle. Where is it? Here we go. Jungle, let me see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, J, 37. So it's right over here. The jungle is on par with the forest in the summer. So it's actually relatively hot. It's getting there. It's only only slightly cooler than an arid canyon. So, the heat sinks won't be working quite as well.
And that means it's definitely a job for a mech that's got really good heat sinking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we are on this. I'm gonna use the Sunder. I want to be able to keep up and pace with you, so I'm gonna put the Sunder in. And then I
We
guess
have
I'll...
a tonnage here, actually. 300. We're stepping up in the world here.
Yeah, it's quite a bit more than what we were packing before. And then I guess I'll have him bring a battle master. Yeah, I'll have him bring I'll have him bring the supportive battle master, the one with the electronic support. There. Looks good to me. You know what it means is, despite the jungle being a wet place, it means that infernos would be, like a greater benefit in the jungle due to the heat. Seems, or at least that's the way I see it. Jordan says that MRMs and light AC probably appear around 3058. Could make sense, There's a tier 5 salvage crate in this mission. Let me check my references.
We'll take care of it.
Are we under attack? Let me check to see if I can... So this is a kind of square-shaped map.
These are cool.
I don't see anything that resembles it. I don't know where I don't know where the location of it is. Like the maps that we were provided don't seem to cover this particular battle.
Oh, is this one of these new missions?
Yes, this is brand new. This is the new. I didn't redo my. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I guess this is fine. Nah, this is fine. So I can tell you right off the bat, this has a clans-like cockpit, because the cockpit bounces around a lot when you march around. I know some people will be very aggravated with that, as they don't particularly care for it. But also the actual interior design is very modern, very smooth and modern looking. Like, we're definitely in like a really modern ride.
Mine's a bit janky looking.
Yeah, as opposed to some of the older ones. Wait, that's a new enemy. The Riverjack?
It's an old Jeep.
Yeah, based on the schematics, it looks like it's some kind of a little, Jeep.
Next.
Oh yeah, he's a little Jeep. Found yourself a Vulcan, I see.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
More medium mechs, this time they're behind me.
Yep. Oh wow, yeah, they'll hit the thing in breeze.
Is it it gets
It
hot?
cools fast enough though. Do you know what it cools? It cools kind of quick. So just head to that little thing.
I thought the 2 large pulse lasers might be a bit aggressive.
A bit optimistic, yeah. Yeah, it might be worth just going down to just what kind of mediums.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe I'll swap it out with a medium.
Boom. Stamped his ticket to hell.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really notice the 4 times zoom. I don't. I mean, maybe I don't know. It still just feels like zoom to me.
Target acquired.
Target down. That one's critical.
I think this might be a raid, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, we just have to go to objectives and destroy things. I mean,
I thought this was the new mission, the
Target destroyed.
well, I mean, it was new as in we haven't done it before.
no, I was getting confused. I thought it was that. What was that new mission type called again? The new one?
Oh, you mean guerrilla ops or whatever?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought it was maybe one of those gorilla ones.
Acquired.
Oh, that was a big fat miss.
Turned him into spare parts.
Yeah, we should probably do this one up here actually, but so that's a good point.
Yeah.
I killed a Vulcan in that one. So it might be.
I mean, so far I don't hate this Sunder. I don't hate it so far. I mean, I don't really care for the weapon configuration it has, but I mean, conceptually I don't hate it. too many weapon groups for my taste, but like I don't hate it.
It's still weird. Getting used to like holding down the button on lasers is gonna be a bit of getting used to.
Target destroyed.
I mean, they should fire very quickly. That should be one of their advantages.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Is that the sound of the like X-pulse laser?
Yeah,
It makes a noise.
it's like I'm playing like Star Wars or something. It's crazy.
I think it's a good idea, you know, because like it differentiates the X-pulse laser from the other lasers. Like a highly rapid fire is something that we didn't really have. I think it's a good idea overall.
I think it's a really good idea. Anything to diversify the energy class, I think, is a big win for me.
Yeah, I'm eager to try it on the Atlas too. Are they different color, or are they the same
Yeah.
color?
The medium is yellow and the large is purple.
It's kind of interesting. I guess that further differentiates them.
I wonder what color the small is going to be. Maybe like,
This area cleared
I don't
of
know.
all tanks.
What's a color they haven't been so far?
Why orange?
Yeah, it could be orange.
You're not kidding about that. That's a rate of fire if I've seen one before.
Walked right into that one. That
Yeah,
goes
sure.
you out.
I mean, if they don't want to like come forward, I am more than happy to fight at a distance. That was a big fat miss by me. Oh, you can see those like yellow lasers are so bright. This is like mainly like reconnaissance kind of forces. Like these are like kind of like these are not really battle forces. Like these are like kind of like skirmishing forces. So this is clearly like supposed to depict the surprise of the attack.
You're approaching an active comm station, Commander.
There's something really cheeky about like attacking Fedcom whenever they're like, you know, defending against like a foreign invader. It is quite entertaining actually. I do
That's
like
what I
this.
love. That's why I love Liao. Like this is such a Liao
just-
thing to do.
They're so sneaky.
That's it. I mean, that's exactly what I would do. When the greater threat appears, I am not the person who's like, we need to unify against the greater threat. My chance, like, time to like, this is the perfect opportunity to stab someone in the back for like previous transgressions.
End of the day, like,
Acquired.
if Fedcom hadn't have attacked them, they wouldn't have needed to defend. You know, do this.
That is true.
Attacking me.
Great shot.
Oh, that thing.
His friend saw him hit the ground.
A mech behind us. I'll deal with it. It's a
Getting in range of the priority hostile.
Those heavy turrets have some HP.
Wow, these spiders are really fast now with the enhanced jump jets. Let me tell you.
His asset. Move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. That's about to go boom. Great shot.
Okay, cleared them. Yeah, with the new type of jump jets they have, those. I'm not saying they're like dangerous, but like those stupid spiders are very, very agile. Like they can get a move on.
Target destroyed.
All right, I'm catching
Are
back
all
up
the
to
new
you.
jump jets. Are all the jump jets vectored now, or are they a special type of jump jet?
I assume that all jump jets are vectors now, but I'm not sure. I mean, maybe it would have been an interesting idea if they had both types of, like, jump jets.
Yeah, I don't really know what way it worked, to be honest, in the update.
Hey, I found a cargo crate here. It's a basic one.
I see the requested hostile, Commander. Gonna melt it down.
Oh, it's destroyed. These are quite fun, actually.
Where did it go?
Objective down.
It was in front of
There.
me. Oh.
It's behind? Yeah.
Okay, so according to Robert Taylor, all of the jump jets have been replaced.
Start pickup operation. Good. Our munitions can be restocked.
Must throw some onto a mech at some point and just give it a go.
Yeah, I mean, I may have to reconsider my perspective on jump jets, but, you know, that will require me first to actually use it.
We haven't been authorized for airstrikes.
Oh, I hate when you press H and she's like, and then she just like lays you out. You're like, oh, it's not nice. She's like, haha, loser, you don't get any airstrikes.
I'll tell you what I want. I think I mentioned this last string, but I would take a new LRM variant that is a vertical launch LRM, where like it flies straight into the air and rains down on enemy mechs, just like an Arrow 4. And I'm willing to take the penalty that it has a farther jamming range. So it's like the opposite of hot loaded. Like it's more accurate, has a better flight trajectory, but it jams at a further distance. Like I would absolutely take that.
You think they could just angle the missile slots in like a catapult and just like make them just sit upwards?
But no, they're always running into walls and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I want though. I want like the new LRM type, flies into the air, rains down. So no more friendly fire, no more hitting into mountains, no more hitting into walls. More accurate than your standard LRM, but at the penalty of jams at like, I don't know, like 400 meters even. Like double the range, so like 350-ish, 375-ish meters.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Lots of medium mechs. This one's got an AC-20. This Centurion, rather. I'm gonna pepper him with a few missiles. There he is.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Funny, their vehicle drivers are very skilled, like lots of veteran and elite vehicle drivers. But they're in too small of vehicles to matter.
This loser hasn't got any weapons he can shoot me with.
Target destroyed.
Beat him up.
Target acquired.
You know, this mission wasn't bad. For a mission that, yes, there was a lot of traveling involved, you know, there was plenty of fighting. Like, that's one of the things I hate about traveling missions is that there's not enough fighting. Dropship.
Yep. Turning this boat around and heading towards you.
Oh, something bigger finally.
See the priority target. Gonna smash it to pieces.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Got your target on scope, Commander. Consider it toast.
Target acquired.
No, so overall, I'd say this mech wasn't bad. Like, I'm pretty happy with it overall. Like, not exactly thrilled with the weapons. Like, the weapons are not what I would use. But, I could definitely see some possibilities with this. MRM40 is brutal, says El Trajol.
Target destroyed.
Long Live MechWarrior says, I have not seen a co-op stream where the players jump together to fight at close range. I mean, I still have to learn how to use the new jump jets. I haven't even tried them out yet.
Yeah, neither have I.
So we're using, these are all like inner sphere stuff. I mean, I guess we don't really have to care about what we're getting here. I mean, I'll take these X-pulse lasers. And then I guess I'll just salvage down the list. There we go. All right, first mission down. Not too bad. Simon Dumas says, all of the Third's communication bands are now quiet, Commander. I just informed the Marik Assault Force that they will begin making planetfall. Now that that's settled, we have another problem. We've been witnessing Third Republican units show up and disappear on radar. Now either they've found ways to turn themselves in the shadows at will, or they are weaponizing some sort of radar scrambling network to play hide and seek. I've employed a recon team to try and get to the bottom of this. I'll let you know if we get a solid enough idea of what we're going to be dealing with before we proceed. Okay? Sounds like we might have like a scout squishing kind of mission coming up, judging by the sound of things.
I might edit that Black Knight a little bit to change it down to.
Okay, I won't move the timeline any further. I skipped
just,
ahead about.
Just to make it down to mediums instead of them larges because it's kind of hot.
Oh, and you're gonna throw some more heat sinks on it?
I'm not. I think if I take off the two heavies. Oh, I thought we might have two Arenafists. We don't. Oh well. I'll do one Arenafist, one Knuckle, and then a couple of heat sinks in.
I'll let you use the Sunder in its stock config once, and then we'll Okay. So the Knight is going to need about 40 days, but that's fine. Simon Dumas says, Commander, well, my recon teams were able to come through and confirm what I suspected. They've got fully operational radar scrambling networks screwing with our instruments. No doubt the Third Republican forces are sitting back waiting for us to wander off and offer ourselves up for easy target practice. I've also been informed that units of the 23rd Marik Militia have been charged with guarding our drop zone. We don't want Republican forces sneaking up on them and taking free shots. We need those jammers disabled for the safety of this entire operation. I'm designating you as an assault lance to solve the problem. Storm into the area like lightning and disable that network. I want to send a message to the Republican High Command that the Captain General did not send us here to play games. I'll be damned if we're listed as a reason one of the Captain General's targeted worlds is not captured during Operation Guerrero. I refuse to allow that to be stamped onto my service record. I'll be monitoring your movements, Commander, and get ready to deploy. Jungle Swamp, late afternoon. The Third Republican's communication network is now quiet, but they are weaponizing a series of radar blockers to cause all sorts of headaches. As long as those blockers remain active, they can drag things out and take bites out of our forces. Advance into the target zone and knock those blockers offline. Sure. I think we can do that. 1.5 million Seabills, 42 salvage. 310 drop weight.
On this mission, Commander. Stay frosty.
I think I'm going to use the big man.
I may as well use this thing then.
And then I guess I'll bring him in anything I want this time around. I don't know, maybe they need to try out the Arrow 4.
That could be interesting.
We'll see how it goes.
It's pity we didn't have another one that's a bit lighter, but oh well.
Al Chajol says the new Aero 4 Urban Mech can be a problem. Yeah, it definitely sounds like AMS is going to be very useful in this era. Looks like it's a demo mission. Man, look at that, like, lasering. I mean, depending on how good this thing is, you know, this might change a few ideas of how, you know, some of these mechs get designed. Pretty fun.
This reminds me of being on Sarna.
Hey, this should be good against destroying buildings just from the rapid fire as well, to be honest.
4Max.
What are you going for? Oh, that's a lot of missiles. Watch out.
Yeah. I might go for the Dervish, I think.
Oh, that's right. I've got the new, I forgot I got that new autocannon. It's the burst fire. Let me try out the burst fire alone so that I can see it better. Oh, that's crazy. It's like a flak cannon.
It sounds really cool too.
Yeah, I like the sound, I agree. This is probably about as close as it gets to a laser that has like a continuous beam. Yeah, like this is probably going to be really good for demolition. I can just kind of like hold it down and like destroy things like this. I mean, look at this go. Look at this thing go. Alright, I'm just going to smash through these walls in a nice straight line. Oh, this is going to be great for demolition. I mean, I should just be able to hold the thing down and just zap through the buildings like it's not even a thing. Am I on top of the wall? Oh, this is the building. This is the building. Oh, we got dropship, dropship. Yeah, this is gonna shred through buildings like no problem at all. Like it's just if you look, you just look at it and it dies.
New target, Enforcer.
Can't see what I'm shooting at, but he's dead. Oh, this is really nice. I'm liking this. This is nice. Like this is my kind of laser. I mean, most people know I like rapid fire weapons.
Yeah, I really like it. It's really nice.
It's really nice.
Damage that. Yeah, it's really good.
And like I said, it's really good for demolition. Like you just have to you can just lance the buildings apart. Like it's quite nice. Like look, you could just it's so efficient on destroying these buildings. Like it's no problem at all. Oh, another dropship is arriving. And because thing is, so many buildings they can only take one hit before they're destroyed. Oh, big boys, we got big boys.
Turning around.
All center torso. All center torso.
Got your target in sight, Commander. Hitting it.
Center torso for days. Is this finally a laser that I really like? Because, like, you know, like I didn't hate lasers, but I wasn't exactly in love with lasers. This might be the first laser that I actually really like. This is really fun.
Almost next.
And this is only 2 of them. Like, what if I did 4? What if I did 4 of
Yeah,
them?
Well, you can do it. Maybe you can maybe do it on the Sunder actually.
Yeah, like 4 large X-pulse lasers? Like, you can basically plow through buildings with your body, and then you can use the, like, you could just, like, land stuff off of the buildings. It's there's just nothing to it. Like, I'm really, really, like, big thumbs up for first experience on the X-pulse laser. Very, like, a definitely big first thumbs up. Like, very much enjoyed that. Very much enjoyed it. Let me see. Take the Atlas, I guess, and then some of this Lost Tech, I suppose. I wonder, did the value of Lost Tech go down from clans? Like, because these are only like 3 salvage for PPCX, ER large laser. Yeah, these are like cheap.
Yeah, that would have been 7 beforehand.
Cheap. Simon Dumas says, Commander, if the gods of war are smiling on us, taking out those targets should have cut off their jammers. We won't be handling the Republican forces any free shots, but we can't be too careful. I'm dispatching area sweeps. I want to confirm they're sufficiently tracking the Republican activity in the area. Once things are green, I'll consult you with other commanders and take stock of where we're at. Okay. Everyone's nice and repaired. Let's move the timeline down. So the night
customize the Sunder.
It's too late. If you want to do it, we have to do it like we can do it now if you want.
It's up to you.
No, let's not. I don't want to do it then. So we'll do it later, maybe in between missions. But like right now, I've already. Actually, no, I've changed my mind. You know, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna recustomize it.
Okay.
We're gonna do. Better have some stuff for me to buy. Some shit that's good. I want to do 4 large X-pulse lasers.
That's not.
I'm gonna sort by RPMs because, like, I don't want to dig through everything. I'm gonna sort by RPMs. We might not have enough large X-pulse lasers. Wow. I'm very sad face. You know what?
You could just do like all SRMs, just like SRMs for days.
I'm just going to take them from the Atlas.
Rip Atlas.
Like I have to do this. We need it for science. There we go. Okay, maximum armor. And now it's just going to be nothing but heat sinks. But no filthy clan technology. Okay, there we go. 4 large pulse lasers that are severely mismatched in their quality. But, and 3.6 cooling. There we go.
It actually doesn't even matter because they're rapid fire, so like once you stop shooting them, they stop shooting. Do you know what I mean?
Now we got to redo him. I kind of want to use that AC5 again. That how much it weighs? 11 tons, I think. So let's look for a sort by 11 tons. AC5, LBX AC5 or LBX AC10 burst fire, 2 tons of ammo. Let's do I kind of liked the single LRM, to be honest. Like that one LRM wasn't bad, but let me do the lasers first. What if I do? Let's do 4 medium pulse lasers. Sort to 2 tons. 4 medium pulse lasers. Wait. You know, it doesn't matter if their qualities are mismatched because they shoot so quickly. Like, you're not going to pay attention to it one way or the other. You're not going to care. It's not a thing. I'll put in these double heat sinks. I might have room for 1 missile launcher. I think we can do that. Let's do sort by tonnage. LRM-20 with Artemis. 2 tons of ammo. And then let's just put on some double heat sinks. We actually have a little more space than I was expecting. Even if I put in the regular heat sinks, we're still a little short. Okay. Alternative idea. Backup idea. Backup idea time. 2 Artemis LRM-15s. And 2 extra tons of it. Wait, no. There we go. There we go. We got a little more ammo. And we got, okay, this should be fine. This is going to be good. It's going to be fine. 69 days, probably won't be ready by the end of the campaign. What can you do, though? All right, next mission. Simon Dumas says, Commander, we're slowly chipping away at the 3rd Republican forces. Elements from the Hussars and the 10th Marik militia continue to work to box them in, but the latest movement reports show a large group of Republicans trying to reach their dropships via an escape route. I scouted this area before planetfall and identified it as a place they might try to divert their forces if things went sideways for them. I need you to join up with the force I have stationed along that route and help them cut off the escape of those Republican forces. Hold your ground and do not give them an easy ticket out of there. Sure. Jungle Swamp. Before we land in Van Diamond, we scouted an area we believed the 3rd Republican forces might use as an escape route if they were on the wrong end of the battle. Our latest movement report says they're doing just that. Band together and cut them off. Okay. It's kind of nice that we've got like a classic inner sphere battle, you know, kind of like lower difficulty than the clans. You know, I'm not opposed to that, though. 1.4 million sea bills, 42 salvage.
Commander, weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility.
So all of our interesting mechs are currently undergoing repairs. So I'm probably going to bring out the hot boy.
Might try one of these things.
Okay. Can I get someone else in? In that case, can I get somebody with a Beagle active probe? I sure can. All right. And I'll bring him in something that's quick enough to keep pace with me. All right, so I'll be able to probe them. And then you guys should be able to, like, see them.
Like, start, like...
I might lose the tier
Super
4
long
ones
range.
if they're in the arm. Well, I'll just have to, like, be good at the game and not lose them. The clan heavy lasers are really strong, but they can get boring. That was from Long Live MechWarrior. The duck laser says Ricebox. They are fun. I like them quite a bit. That's all I can say so far is I like them.
The intel report was off the mark before, but my IFF readings show a
Over
massive
to
pocket of
defend.
Republican contacts trying to flee.
We won't let any of them slip through our fingers.
All right, I'm gonna get in there and try to locate them. I'll let you know if I have a solid lock with the BAP or not. Those guys are currently, yeah, they're flickering in and out because our allies don't. Our allies are dead. Yeah, allies are dead.
New target, Jaeger mech.
Let me get in range of the heavy mech. I should be in range of the heavy mech.
Target destroyed.
Ding.
Oh, that looked like a hit. That was definitely a hit.
Receive the target.
Firing.
We'll send it straight to hell. Busted that target up.
Okay, somebody got him. Sweeping it now. I am in range of that locust. Like solid lock on the
Alright.
locust.
He may die on one.
I see the Republican forces.
Well, the missile's probably bigger than he is, to be honest.
Probably. Oh, okay, they're landing right on us. I'm gonna run over here. Run away.
Enemy ship landing at your location.
All right, they are about to disembark. They are disembarking, and I'm engaging.
Fire. It feels very ceremonial, to be honest.
I think it would have hit me too, but I friendly fire doesn't seem to be on, so it didn't blow me up.
Target destroyed.
Commander just hit us with a move order.
Pretty powerful, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like it's a weapon that requires a little bit of help, but
They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
all right, I'm gonna try to find out where they're dropping. All right, I'm gonna get over there and I'm gonna reveal them with the active probe. The other catapult. I'm gonna have the other catapult join you.
Advancing.
Okay, I've got those two are both in my active probe
Alright.
network. Who are you hitting?
I'm hitting the first one.
Okay, the Thunderbolt.
The-
All right.
Sorry, the Thunderbolt, yeah. I thought they were both Thunderbolts.
I'm just gonna let you hit them for a little bit. I'm not gonna go in just yet. The Warhammer's
Nope.
pushing forwards.
Target acquired.
I guess the Thunderbolt died.
Yes, it is gone. That's a direct hit on the Warhammer. It's another direct hit on the Warhammer. We're hitting him now. All right, he's down.
This is fun. I like this weapon.
Like, it's gonna make active probe really strong. Like, active probe's gonna be really good. I'm turning around. Where are they landing?
But it also makes AMs really powerful, as you said before.
Yeah, yeah. Arrow is gonna be really good on inner sphere forces. All right, I think I'm already inside the range of the dropship.
I'm trying to hit this. Will I hit this?
All right, we've got an Orion
No.
and we've got a Griffin.
Okay, going for the Ryan.
Target acquired.
Didn't seem to hit.
I think it hit a wall.
Firing again. Okay, that was a hit.
Okay, we're on the
Firing
Orion. I didn't think that he was at a way up here.
Firing again.
Okay, he's almost down.
The commander's got a target.
Firing again.
Let's hit it. Double time. Copy that. We need to hammer the designated.
Sounds like you got him.
Acquired.
Location verified.
What's this guy doing?
Target destroyed.
If you had a team of 4 players doing this, like, this would be really strong.
Like, just need one guy with a bat and then 3 guys with an arrow.
Multiple hostiles
Yeah,
incoming
like
on
you could probably do some nasty shit. All right, I'm gonna head over to try to get the dropship in range. I think this is a hard cliff, so I might be able to be safe behind over here.
Shut it up. We've got company.
All right, I've got lock on a Kintaro and a Griffin over here.
Target eliminated.
Firing at the Kintaro.
I'm gonna send our Battlemaster to attack that Blackjack.
Commander.
I'm gonna shot something. Yeah, that blackjack's attacking me. I'm gonna change target.
Get ready, they're gonna hit us. Griffin first.
Target Kintaro.
I need to deal with the Kintaro. Okay.
Receive the assigned target. About to turn that target's lights out. Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area. Watch out for them.
Also, we could get a bigger mech with an arrow, because, like, you know, Catapult's pretty iconic for using arrow for, but
Kindly remove it from this sector.
that's a new bark from Rihanna, a little more aggressive than usual. All right, I'm moving in to try to get a lock on him. Big lance here. Quick draw. Awesome. Banshee.
Gonna go for the awesome.
Okay, we're hiding right now. I'm ordering him to turn his weapons off.
Going weapons call.
Firing.
Target acquired.
Boom. Stamped his ticket to hell.
Good hit on the awesome. The other guy is hitting the quick draw. All right, our Battlemaster is on the quick draw. I'm gonna help as well. He didn't make it.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, go to the other one. That thing is worthless. We're targeting the awesome to finish the job.
Gonna turn it into a memory.
We got him.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
5 hours left.
This is the last target, so.
Seems to be stuck.
Copy that. Putting guns down.
That's another hit. Another hit from our ally.
Alright, 2 more left after that one. Hits.
Another hit.
You
And he's down.
successfully cut off the Republican escape route, Commander.
Like the AI can actually lock on and hit with the arrow 4. Like that's actually. Is it possible that AI using arrow 4 is a thing?
Yeah, better than LRMs anyway.
Like I'd like to. I want to see what his damage is. Let's look at what Nick Lynch's damage is. Imagine if you could have 2 arrow 4s on a single mech.
Yeah, that'd be freaky. I wonder, can you put the arrow 4 onto an Omni slot?
I'm not sure because I know it goes into its own housing.
Yeah, it might be interesting to see the Sunder.
Yeah, I mean I guess I
Wow.
can just attempt to do it.
4k damage. He had 2k damage, that's crazy.
Yeah, like that. It might be a thing. It might be a thing. Let me see. Which mech do I? I'll take you, I guess. And you. And that. Yeah, he had 6 kills. He actually had 6 kills. Like, that's great for the AI. 6 mech kills. That's good. That might be a thing.
Like, just literally just always have them having to,
It does require a little coordination. Like, you know, I will say that. It requires a little coordination, but, you know, it's a good sign for the AI. You may have cut off the Republican escape route, but they're still coming, Commander. Right now, the forces near you have taken a knee, but they have friends closing in to try and help them barge through. So you won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Okay, everyone's repaired. Yep. Get these into storage. Let me go ahead and move the time forward. The Battlemaster refit is done for the 1S. The 1P is done. The Atlas still needs 56 days. The Sunder needs 40 days. The Black Knight, yours will be ready in 11 days.
Nice. I'll put in the next mission then.
Dumas says, Commander, when I told you Republican forces were heading right for you, I wasn't joking. There's a ton of enemy signatures heading for your line like meteors. It's clear their desperation levels are starting to ratchet up. I've spoken to the 10th. They've intercepted a massive pocket of forces and have pinned them down, but they can't take their knee. We can't take the knees off their necks to help you. No, but they can't take their knees off their necks to help you. You all have to screw your resolve to the post and do not allow Republican forces to run through you. Dig in and hold strong. So, defense operation. Jungle Swamp, we're monitoring additional Republican units that are making their own escape attempts. Keep up the intensity and take out all targets on the board and do your best to not let any hostiles slip through the cracks. 1.5 million C-bills, 42 salvage.
Kicking up, Commander. Your visibility will be limited out there.
What should we use? 335 for tonnage available.
Yeah.
I could try. I mean, let me try. I don't know how much space we have for this, but
Plenty. I'm thinking I might take the ERPPC. Awesome. That leaves you 125, so I don't think you'll be able to exceed that.
okay, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to use this with the Beagle Active Probe, and we'll see if they can. Maybe I can park them somewhere, and they can like let it rip. Apparently, they are going to patch the LRMs on the catapult so that it doesn't look like an LRM 20.
That's good.
Republican forces are attempting to force their way through a line of Hazard forces, Commander. If they break through, they'll have a clear path to escape.
Then we'd better go lend some muscle to the cause.
All right, let's order my guys to stay right here,
Commander just hit us with a move order.
right in the middle. Yeah, right here is fine, actually.
Copy. Rerouting to you.
All right, so this is defense.
I got eyes on the Republican forces. We'll hold
Annoying
Have a
like,
wide rectangle shape.
darkness because it's neither bright enough to not use.
Yeah, it's right at like dusk.
Wow, I just tanked that. That's crazy.
Tanks. Destroy it. Additional bogies setting an intercept course on your
All right, here we go.
position.
First dropship. I'm going to head over to reveal them.
Damn it, stop shooting at us, Marik!
New target.
I need to get closer. Okay, I got a lock on them. A Stalker, a Jaeger mech, and a Cataphract.
That Stalker's got weird things on it.
New target. Jaeger mech.
Oh, he's got a bunch of pulse X-pulse lasers.
Acquired.
Wow.
Backing into cover, since they're probably on me.
They're not. They're on the catapult.
Stamped his ticket to hell.
All right, I'm
me,
moving in again. Got his side torso.
I opened up the center first. Nice.
Commander, you tore that neck like
What is this Cataphract doing?
nothing, which is perfect to kill it with our amigos.
Let's see if they can figure out to shoot it.
It moved!
Something hit it.
Yeah, I hit it and then they did.
They're hitting them. It's like this is a very basic strategy involving the AI. I mean, it might be a thing, maybe. Damage on the catapults is very low. Massive waste of ammo there. They double arrow forward that like poor missile carrier.
Hostiles inbound.
I think as well, apparently if you put like whatever weapon you want into like slot 1 for the AI will prioritize that weapon. So if you have the RO4 in slot 1, they'll prioritize that over the lasers. Someone told me that a long time ago.
I kind of
but I
feel
never
like that.
tested it
Like
out.
I feel like that's superstition. Like that's my opinion
Yeah,
on
I
that.
don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true or not.
Like there's a
Someone
lot
did tell me that.
of there's a lot of superstition surrounding this game. It's like like Pokemon hold up
Yeah,
B up B to increase your capture rate. There's a lot of superstition in this game. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage they did to that catapult. Reestablishing contact. The catapult is in my radar net. Both of them are in my radar net. Catapult is confused. Oh, he jumped. Like he avoided 2 arrows due to jumping. That was kind of accidental on his part, but nevertheless it worked. He's taking a beating. He's taking a beating. I don't think you're not going to mind if I kill him, are you? Oh, he minds. He minds. I can't believe I get to have the artillery on my side for a change. Oh, somebody hit me with something pretty nasty. Did they hit me? Did my allies hit me? They might have hit me.
Enemy forces
I lost like all of my rear armor somehow. They might have hit me with an arrow 4.
They landed on us.
Or one of them has an arrow 4. And I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'll be more careful in the next battles. Battlemaster, Jägermech. Alright, I've got them all in lock. Looks like they're hitting the Battlemaster. Second hit on the Battlemaster. He's hurting pretty bad. Oh, wow.
That's it. Just headshot.
Alright, I'm probably gonna get this Jägermech. Alright, they can't get a back shot on me now.
Oh my god, just headshot 2 of them.
Mind your tactical screen, Commander. You're about to face more
There's
hostiles.
a Shadowhawk somewhere.
Here comes a dropship. Looks like it's landing on the opposite side. I'm gonna move our allies over and away.
Commander, on the dot.
There's also a Shadowhawk coming in from like the east side. The left side, I guess, is the way we're facing.
Okay, our catapults are moving.
Crusader.
Hostiles are focusing fire on Command HQ.
Okay, looks like the catapults are hitting the Crusader. The Crusader's taking a lot of damage. The Thunderbolt's closing in. I'm ignoring them.
Is your targeting system offline or something? What's the friendly fire?
I'm probably going to go for this Victor. Hitting the Victor now.
But we cannot allow such damage to cascade. Do what you can to control the enemies away from here.
His ammo's going off. Oh, they blew him up. I saw it. Surprisingly, they
Shot.
wanted me really
Fired
bad.
back. Nice.
You helped keep the Republican forces in check. Colonel Dumas has an update.
I don't know. I think that's doable. I think that's doable. I think this could be a thing.
That Thunderbolt had a large X pulse laser, and it was a little bit freaky.
Yeah, I'll try to pick them up if we can get some large pulse, or if we get any X pulse lasers off of them.
Yeah, there's two nice small ones on the bottom there. From that Locust.
Okay, so we can't salvage anything. This pulse laser got destroyed, but we'll take
There's
these.
two small ones and down on the bottom.
Guess we'll take those, and then I'll just grab one of those. Look at look at the catapults. The catapults out damaged both of us actually, and one of them got 4 kills. That's pretty good.
Can I refit one of these Battlemasters? Like the 1GS?
Yeah, sure, if you want. Ideals of War Part 4. I couldn't have asked for more of you down there. You didn't allow a single Republican unit to slip through, but it extracted a heavy toll. My Hussars are battered and bruised. They are no longer in fighting shape. I've been ordered to rotate them off-world so they can rest and regroup. We've eyed an evac site to begin pulling out. I'm going to need your help making that happen. Okay, which did you want me to throw one of them into the?
Yeah, through the 1GS and the Atomo one maybe. Bring that.
Where are
Dirty
you?
monkey
Here
right.
you are. All right, go for it.
Nice. I'll do it as quick as I can. I want to try out the small ones.
Oh, small pulse laser.
The small.
Small X pulse laser.
Exactly right. Yeah. And let's go for. Let's try the LBX AC solid burst fire. Why not? And then we're gonna do a bunch of heat sinks here.
Oh, that's your chat saying. Robert says, I believe the Naga has a double arrow version. It should. It is. That's the most iconic version of it. Battlemaster once loaded up with medium X pulse lasers was very fun, says Darzio. That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
And why not? Stick one of them on. And then just hack it out with heat sinks.
So far, I'm not dissatisfied with any of these DLC weapons. All these DLC weapons seem quite good. Their playstyles are very different. Like these X pulse lasers, they're not just like, oh, another laser variant. They do feel very different, which is good. And the Arrow 4 also feels very different and is kind of introducing a new playstyle into the game. I think that's really nice when you can do stuff like that. Okay, so the catapults are done. The Black Knight is ready. And mission start.
I'm just thinking like how nasty something like a Banshee 3S could be with this. Or even the Banshee 2P, although it doesn't get much heat sinks, I guess. But some of those mechs can be really nasty. Like, just think like all the possibilities.
Simon Dumas says, Commander, my remaining Hussars are ready to leave. Operation Guero is over for them. This is the last request I thought I'd be making before we hit the ground. I didn't believe that Van Diemen would be a cakewalk, but I didn't think my KIA would be this high. They took a massive bite out of my forces. I know the last thing my remaining warriors want is to leave when there is still more work to be done. I need to rotate them off planet and give them time to heal up. I don't have any MechWarriors left to command. Or I won't have any MechWarriors left to command. You fought like hell, more than pulled your weight out here, but I need to ask one last thing of you. The Republican forces are sniffing around. I've ID'd some priority targets for you to knock out so we can leave without further incident. Please head in and tie them up, Commander. I've got enough funerals to attend. I don't want to add more to the list. My third Oriente Hussars have given everything they have during this first wave of Operation Guerrero. My casualty list is higher than my list of healthy mech warriors. Help buy the remaining Hussars an evac window by hitting the ground and warding off the third Republican attackers. Jungle Swamp, 340 is the drop weight, maximum salvage. 1.5 million C-bills, 45 salvage. Let me see. A lot of these mechs are still not ready. Are you going to use the Black Knight? I take it.
Yeah, I can use Black Knight. Unless do you want to use Black Knight?
No, you customize it. You can use it. I will, since we're going to do a more close combat focused group, I'll use something, might bring the hot boys to battle. Because, like, technically, you know, now that we are aware of the temperature, hot boys should be capable of doing something.
Feels so weird fighting against Innersphere people again after so long fighting against clans.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of nice. Like, I kind of it's not all that difficult of a mission, but like, it's kind of nice just because you're a big shot mercenary doesn't mean like you wouldn't take something like a job like this. Like if it
100%.
pays, it pays.
Attention. Prepare for battle departure.
That's the way I see it, at least.
I thought it was funny, like, in the last DLC we helped, like, the Steiner Fedcom guy, and like, now we're just like, nah, screw those guys.
Now we're on the like Liao Marik alliance.
It's like, you didn't know who we were, well, you're about to find out.
Battered and bruised, Commander.
This song's cool.
Evacuation window so they can
Oh yeah, I remember this song.
We'll punch them and take it out of here.
This one's like a little more dramatic sounding.
Target evac site. Gonna work on opening that window for the third.
Oh, you jumped right close to me. That was not a good idea.
Oh, this is just ridiculous. Hold on, I need to fix this.
nearly there, Commander.
Yes.
I've got an object to pick it up.
Eat lasers!
Are you zapping the piss out of them? Grab the cargo.
Oh, that's really entertaining, actually.
Nice to have some extra ballistics.
Do you know, I actually don't even care about what's arm and what's not. I just want to press all buttons. Yeah, okay, nice.
All right, I'm waking the mission up now, heading inside. Like, I've got a really good feeling about the X-Pulse laser overall. Like, I have a
It's
strong
really
feeling this is going to be... It's going to become the autocannon of lasers for me. Because, like, I prefer rapid-fire weapons, and, like, this is, like, the first of the, like, highly aggressive rapid-fire weapons. Moving into the forest to blunt, or the jungle, to blunt their attacks.
Target Californ. Target acquired.
I see, like, a light show. You're like the... What do you call it?
Hope you still have plenty of ammo down there.
It's like you're like the rave party.
Guards closing in. Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
It's still really hot, but it's very fun.
Mech's crippled.
It should still
I
be
always say,
better,
like-
though.
If you overheat killing a mech, who cares? As long as the mech's dead.
That is true. Maybe it's a mech that just needs all medium and just medium and heat sinks. Like just
That's
drop
what
all.
basically it is.
Yeah. Oh, you
might have
drop
to get rid
both.
of the-
You drop
I might
both of
actually
the
have
large
to-
pulse lasers.
Yeah, but I put a couple of fists on. I thought I might have had enough, but I definitely don't. I might get rid of the fists.
Jeez, I didn't even get a chance to shoot that guy.
Didn't mean to kill them, I don't think. Must throw some jump jets onto a mech just to see what it's like.
Yeah, we need to do that sometime. Like mess with the jump jets. I'm sure, like, normally when I, like, in Armored Core 6, I preferred, high-speed, mechs. So perhaps I can find a new playstyle that suits me with, jump jets.
You must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
I was wondering if this was the urban mech with Aero 4, but it's not. It's the urban mech with AC-20. Like, urban mech with Aero 4, like, that's gonna be kind of a problem. I don't think I want to get shot with Aero 4. Like, we might need to... I might need to look up what mechs we have that are capable of using AMs, because, like, that could be a problem. That could start to be an issue.
Yeah, definitely could, yeah.
One thing that's nice about these pulse lasers is that they're very, like, precise in the sense of, like, you can't really overkill people, since, you know, you can just fire as much as you want, or as little as you want. Oh, I'm behind you, idiots! Oh, overheated them.
It's actually really funny having like different quality medium.
Are they
X
just firing in like an absolute barrage?
It's just the most chaotic thing I've ever seen. It's so funny.
We need to equip one of every quality on. Basically, the closest thing you're going to get to like a laser machine gun.
True. It's like yeah, like a freaking Gatling gun.
I might go through the building to block my line of sight. Atlas and a Battlemaster. That's the last of their forces as well.
We actually need to kill an Atlas RS for one of our
Oh,
cantina missions. So
exactly what we need. Are you outside the base?
Nope.
Okay, you're inside the base.
But I'm getting shot out, so I'm gonna have to go inside it now.
All right, I'm moving in right now on the Atlas.
Good shot, right in the noggin.
He's overheated.
There's so many awesome weapons now. Like, you've got Inferno SRM, you've got like the X Pulse Laser, you've got like Aero 4.
All the
Like,
clan stuff.
there's so many ways like you can play the game. Like, this is great for expanding the sandbox. Like, you know, like I mean, so far the Aero 4 and the X Pulse Laser are so fun to use that I don't know. I almost don't care how the campaigns go. The fact that the campaign was decent, like the Adam Steiner campaign was decent, is just kind of like, you know, the fact that it wasn't awful is really nice. And once again, when I re-reviewed it the second time, I said it's like stupid to judge the expansion purely by the campaign. This is quickly proving me to be correct about that, because these pulse lasers are just so fun, and these the Aero 4 is so satisfying to hit things with, and it adds all these new play styles that, like, it's clear that, like, you need to treat the treat Chaos Reign as like a gestalt entity, where the composition of all of its elements are more valuable than any individual component to it. And then you also, you know, consider that it compounds with all the other expansions, because it's like, if you've got this, and you got clans, and you got Call to Arms, and you've got all these other expansions, suddenly you're able to play the game in this very, very different way. Let me see. Did we get... No, we didn't get any X-Pulse lasers, unfortunately, but that's fine. I'll take this Marauder. Well, that Marauder got headshot. That'll be good to sell. Large laser... Large ER laser, short burst. Yeah, and look at this. Our allies now, they barely did any damage. You know, they were way more effective in the Aero 4 configuration. Very interesting overall. One of them still got 2 kills, though. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's really good.
Simon Dumont says, Commander, my surviving Hussars are accounted for and are now headed for safer pastures. I can't thank you enough. Their fighting might be done, but I am assigning you to remain in the system for now. There's still a solid Republican presence. I want you to help the Marik militia either pound them into oblivion or force them to wave the white flag. I'll remain in contact with the Marik commanders and inform you of any updates. Good luck, Commander. I know you'll finish the job. So, like, are we done? No, it looks
No,
like
there's
it's
one more.
going... Okay, it looks like it's going into a further phase. This is a pretty long for, like, a secondary campaign.
Yeah, six missions so far. What did we get for killing that Atlas?
So for killing that Atlas RS, we got 9.5 million C-bills, Tier 5 LRM 20, and 5 tons of LRM ammo. And that, there we go. We have officially maxed out the Mech Hunter. I believe that's the first of our maxed out ones. Wasn't expecting it to be Mech Hunter. I was expecting it to be War Dog. Admittedly, War Dog is just like one objective clean, or one objective off and it'll be done. Let's see if we can replace that with something. Can I give him a King Crab? Collect a
Probably a
Battle
hero.
Master. LRM 20's Tier 3. Maybe I have one of these. Maybe I can just give him one. Can I buy an LRM 20 Tier 3, I wonder?
It's crazy how much we're enjoying this DLC and all the new weapons, and we haven't even tried any of the new mechs, basically, apart from one, and we haven't even tried the half of the new weapons.
Yeah, like, I'm very
It's a
satisfied.
pretty good time. Yeah.
I'm gonna dump one of these. Let's see. You know, it's actually, we haven't had a lot of luck with destroying vehicles lately. Gotta say. I'm gonna drop the Manticore kills because we're just not finding a lot of those. And I'm gonna drop that mission. I'll take
What's
both
the
of
next
these.
mission before them?
Let me see if we have a Battle Master that I can give him. Yeah, we have a spare 1G. I'll give him our spare 1G. So... yeah, I'll give him the spare 1G for 5.5 million C-bills, a Tier 5 AC-20, 5 tons of AC-20 ammo, and that takes us up to Mech Collector level 8. Very nice. Okay. Also, I should probably buy it. If they sell me a King Crab, I should just buy it and complete it. I think that would be a good idea.
I agree.
As much as I would love to buy these, like, the markup is just too much. Like, 50% markup, even though we're getting 20% off, then 50% up, so plus 30%. It's just, like, it's just not great. Maybe if I had over 100 million C-bills, I'd do it. Ideals of War Part 6. Commander, I've just been informed that the remaining 3rd Republican forces are making a break for it again. They have dropships spooling up to escape, but the stand that cost me many good warriors bought the Marik commandos time to sabotage them. They aren't going anywhere. No doubt they are desperate and have nothing to lose, so expect a hell of a struggle to finally put them down. The Marik militia will provide you with your target sectors so you can wrap this up. Good luck, Commander. I look forward to the after-action report. I want to inform my surviving MechWarriors and the Republican forces have been removed from Van Dymen for good, or they've finally tapped out. That will be the only thing that will boost their morale. They've all told me to implore you to give them hell. They wish they could be down there with you. I endorse those sentiments, Commander. Hit them with something extra for the fallen. Okay. The 3rd Republican forces, no, they cannot get off the mat. They're trying to book another departure out of Van Dymen. You must help deny them a way out once again. Help the American militia bring down the remaining Republican elements to the last man, or until they finally wave the white flag. All right. You know, they could have given us some damage coverage. You know, they're not paying us much in C-bills. I would have taken some damage, like maybe $1 million in damage coverage would have been nice. 2.4 million C-bills, 45 salvage.
Is in effect, Commander. Your visibility will be compromised out there.
Can I advance the timeline? No, it's right now. Let me see. The Battle Master and the Atlas still need a lot of time. A lot of these guys still need a lot of time. What do you want to bring?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We're kind of nearly running out of mechs, aren't we?
Yeah, the repairs are slowing us down quite a bit. I haven't done fire support in a little while. I'm gonna do a LRM-40 Artemis fire support, and then I'll probably bring a fire support lance to assist me in this. Where's the fire support awesome at? Okay, I think you can use any mech you want.
My old nemesis.
Oh, the old peanut butter. Okay, so you're the only frontline mech, so watch your, you know, like watch your armor attrition.
Destroy it.
Will do.
There's a heavy concentration.
Oh, is this a okay? This is a unique mission. Let me see if I've got any data on this. Do I got any data on this?
And ready to send them back.
Kind of looks like a weird hand.
I see the Marik forces waiting for us. Time to punch in for work.
I don't think it's on the list. Yeah, we don't have this on the list. This is the perfect time to have LRMs, though. I'm going to have great line of sight here.
Enemy unit spotted.
I just
Looks
hi.
like they're in a hurry to die.
Power armor, power armor.
Turned them into spare parts.
It's one of those fancy cicadas. All right, I'm going for that javelin. Nope, he's in my firing range. I'm going to hit the Shadowhawk. The lance is now concentrating on the Shadowhawk.
Attacking these fire armors.
Breaking line of sight with the Shadowhawk. This is quite an assault. Like, this is a very different AI formation. They're really coming in here, aren't they?
Yep.
Destroy. Target acquired. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Hell of a shot. Hostiles cooked.
All right, we're concentrating on the dragon,
Let's hit it. Double
and I'm backing up
Dragon.
quite a bit. Oh, big damage on the dragon.
their range, Commander.
We're locking on to the Jaeger mech.
Attacking the Jaeger mech.
I know. We can't let them dictate how this thing is fought. We need to find another gear.
Hopefully he enjoys the missiles.
These bastards have been a pain in the ass. Let's finish them off.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh, let me see if I can hit that. Nope. All right, we scoured the initial group of them out. That was a hell of an attack, let me tell you. I do like it, though. It was very different feeling.
Copy. Rerouting to you.
I'm ordering our allies to hold position back where I am. One of them got pretty beat up. Locking onto the Enforcer. Don't have a good lock.
Get this javelin.
Evade the target.
The Javelin. Okay, I'm switching off. I'm gonna try to get these idiots real fast. We got like a bunch of choppers. Scout mechs are pushing forward. Why do they want me so bad? All right, we're locking on to the Enforcer.
Total fire on tank hostile.
I'm on the Spider in our back rank. I'm on the Phoenix Hawk that you're marking. Oh, the damage is coming in now.
The commander just sent us a move order. Time to reposition.
Attacking the
Okay, Vindicator. Everyone is locking onto the Vindicator.
Needed
Bunch of helicopters are pestering me. Working on the helicopters.
Target down.
Tagging this Thunderbolt.
Targeting the Thunderbolt. The Lance is concentrating on the Thunderbolt. Oh, here comes the barrage.
Mech down.
I think the tag makes a big difference, you know that?
Yeah, it doesn't weigh very much. It's really nice if you can sneak it on some way.
Tagging this crab.
On the painted target.
Targeting the crab now. The Lance is concentrating on the crab. We got him.
They're giving us fits, but still standing.
All right, I have 1,000 missiles now. That's probably about half of my ammo.
Target acquired.
Couple dead.
I'm tracking more Republic.
More drop ships.
Okay.
Another wave coming.
All right, I'm not going to use my LRMs
Outside.
on helicopters anymore. Uh-oh.
Let's head to the commander's position. Chop chop.
I'm guessing they play attack down each of the 3 fingers, is my guess, but I don't really know.
We're going to use the walls to break line of sight. They're attacking from both directions.
Hold on there.
This commander.
All right, we're going to cover the flank by hitting one of the directions.
Receive the target. We'll send it straight to hell.
So the drop ships, we're ignoring them temporarily.
I'm just waiting for these guys to pass me, and then I'm going to come and smash some of them here.
Let's have some fun. Follow the commander's target.
We can still fight in a head-to-head fight, fortunately.
Tagging
We've
this
gotten
Thunderbolt.
okay, I've got an assault mech over here.
Alright.
We should be able to handle it.
Target up.
They're shooting me from behind. Yeah, we're caught in their sweeping attack right now.
I'm clearing the guys on the side.
I'm down to 500 missiles.
Tagging the Wolverine.
Sensors are quiet, Commander. It appears Republican forces have issued a formal surrender. They've finally had enough.
It's about damn time.
Operation Good.
Damn, one of our guys took a lot of rear armor damage. Let me see how he's doing.
Job's done.
I think you need a breather.
Yeah, one of our awesomes got a bit cooked, but there was like nothing we could do about it. Both of the lances like blew past and started focusing on us. Still, like I said, it would be nice if they gave us maybe 1 million in C-bills for damage coverage, but the money we made is still going to be worth it either way. Let me see if any of these guys have. That was a pretty cool final battle. I'll give it to them.
That's my one like criticism of the Shadows of Kerensky DLC. Like, why do we not get a battle like that at the end?
Yeah, like that one. That one was like it was a very differently themed battle too. Like, very like the attack was like really aggressive. Like it did feel like a really highly aggressive like assault. Like actually a pretty fun mission overall. Simon Dumas says, Commander, good news. The surviving members of the 3rd Republican Forces surrendered, so the Hussars I lost did not die in vain, but the Marik commander just informed me that another force has joined the fray. The Van Dymen militia has declared that they will attack. It seems the ferocious pace of Operation Guerrero kept them on the bench, but they're about to dive into the game with both feet. I'll let you know what this means shortly. Wow, this is going on longer than I was expecting.
Invite me back in whenever you get a chance. I can boot it out.
Okay, so big rewards here. We got the Hunchback AZ, which has two machine guns, two medium pulse lasers, and the AC-10. We got the Shadowhawk 2C, a clan mech. And then we've got 2 Tier 5 AC-10 rapid fires, 4 Clan Streak SRM2s, Clan Streak SRM ammo, AC-10 ammo. Oh, a cutscene?
Commander Mason, I want to congratulate you on a job well done, and inform you the Free Worlds League is halting our push forward in this war. We've seen enough fighting. As such, we will no longer require your services, and be releasing you from our current pact. But if you are still seeking a lucrative payday in the region, I would look towards House Liao. They seem intent on continuing their offensive push to reclaim lost territory. Farewell, Commander Mason, and thank you for your service.
Well, that's that. Another job well done.
But at what cost? It looks like our contributions to Davion's conquest of Sarna have been washed away.
Oh, we still got paid. That's all I care about.
Is that the Timbiki Dark?
Power moves are being made out there.
Especially with Catherine Steiner Davion declaring herself Archon and splitting the Lyran half of the Commonwealth.
Yeah. What the hell is that all about?
Probably to save the arms trade they have with the Free Worlds League.
Yeah. The Lyrans will need the League's weapons deal to resupply against the clans.
All this squabbling between the great houses. They do know the clan truce isn't gonna last forever, right?
Can't trust humanity to look past their differences, even with extinction waiting around the corner.
One thing's for sure. The game has changed.
Okay, so I guess we finished it. Yeah, we are in the star map now. It sounds like maybe there is a Liao campaign. That's what they made it seem like, at least.
Yeah.
Let me go over here. What's our status? Let me cancel all repairs. Can I cancel, please? Thank you. 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 Let's just take a little hop over here. You need a new Artemis LRM. I should be able to do that. Oh, this is stream, I see. Put a cheaper one on. The difference should be very minor. Good. 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 You go in, you go in. Okay, some of these mechs will need to actually be recustomized since I canceled it. Go by RPMs. All right, so we're going to do large pulse lasers. Oh, this is even more balanced looking than it was before. Okay. And then you were going to get customized. If I remember right, we did... Artemis LRMs. I think I did 3 tons of ammo. And then I did, let's go by RPMs again. pretty sure I did a bunch of medium pulse lasers. And then I'm going to do the AC. They really need a thing where you can just type in what you're looking for. Like, because like the weapon filters are so like,
I don't know. There's
I really need a hand on that. They could really help me out with that by giving me a way to just type it in, but. All right, now I'll load them up with heat sinks. And then some regular heat sinks. There. All right, is there anyone... Let's look at this thing. Okay, so this is the crossover, the MechWarrior 5X Hired Steel battle mech. Looks like it has reactive armor, at least from a thematic perspective. I don't think reactive armor is depicted in MechWarrior 5, but that's what all these little packets would be. Those would basically be like, just a layer of reactive armor. I wonder, let's see what it's got for gear. Energized weapon slot? What do you mean, energized weapon slot? Heavily modified and energized version of standard mech claws that deal damage and increases the heat level on the impacted targets. This is the default weapon, which is automatically installed when the slot is empty. The weapon cannot be removed. Wow, that's kind of neat. I kind of like that. So it's basically like a Gundam. It's like the heat axe. It's very similar to, where is it? The gear, the Z Zulu. Gundam fandom, the Z Zulu. Yeah, like, it's very similar to this. The Z Zulu is an amphibious model, like, so it can travel underwater and then it can embark onto land. And because lasers don't work well underwater, it uses physical weapons instead. It's got these bladed claws, and the claws can, like, heat up. So it very much reminds me of the Z Zulu, which is pretty cool, actually. Like, this mech is way more... I was worried there wasn't really anything unique about it. Someone said its armor is very heavy. 450 armor, that is pretty heavy armor. That is like heavy mech-like armor. Or not like, it is heavy mech armor. Like 500's like early assault mech armor. So it is very heavily armored. And its weaponry is honestly not bad. Like, there's nothing wrong with this weaponry. I mean, the stock model, we could do without the AC-10, but I don't know. This could actually be a perfectly good mech. Overall, pretty impressed by it. We got the Shadowhawk 2C, which is another mech that not totally new, but they transferred it over. I don't know if you've seen the new. This is the Clan spin on the Shadowhawk, but. It is a little bit smaller, actually, for 45, so it's 10 tons lighter, 97 kilometers, and it is similar to the Shadowhawk, but it's obviously a sleeker design. Go ahead and put you in there. Let's go ahead and sell everything and see what we're going to wind up with. We got 58 million C-bills at the moment. We get 360K for the Locust. We get 330K for that Jaeger mech. 1.1 million for the Centurion. 600K for the Centurion. That one must have been cored out. Shadowhawk, 1.1 million. Shadowhawk, 1.1 million. Over here, this Marauder should be worth a lot. 4.5 million, that was the headshot. Orion K, 2 million. This should be worth a lot. The 9SE, I think this is a pretty decent one. Oh, only 1.2 million. Pretty sure that was a more modern one. Atlas D, 2.1 million. Banshee 3M, 2.8, probably due to the engine. The engine, good quality engine sells for a lot. And you guys can go back. I'm going to bring out, like, get this, like, filthy clan technology out of my sight. And, yeah, like, that's what we did so far. Let me see. Did we get a message from anybody? They made it seem like there would be a Liao objective. But the next objective would actually be this one over here at Wolcott, like, this little island of Combine territory. That, I believe, it is another Chaos Rain. You can tell by the Chaos Rain icon. It even says it right there, Chaos Rain. That's probably what we're going to do next. But I think that's good enough for now. Like we're rolling up on 2 hours. Any quick thoughts about the campaign and the weapons and the mechs, the Sunder that we used?
The campaign was like it wasn't really anything, you know what I mean? It was just like 6 sort of standard missions up until the very last one, which is probably one of the best missions we've played. So it was a bit of a roller coaster in that regard. But the weapons are just insane. Like this sort of reminds me of when we played Solaris. Whenever the campaign in it was kind of just a bit like so-so, or maybe slightly worse than so-so. But all the weapons that they released at the same time were like mega insane. Same kind of with Solaris, to be honest with you. And you can definitely see in Chaos Reigns, it might even have done. It kind of even feels a little bit more revolutionary in a way. Like we almost went to this like fourth tier of weaponry. So I'm very I'm very positive about this so far. And you know, all I would say about the little campaigns is they're almost just like a little sort of cherry on top. They're not really why I would buy this. I'd be buying this for all the sort of additional content.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like they have a bloated amount of quests, so like or missions. I feel like the mission we just did should be the benchmark of the typical non-primary mission chain. Like if you got rid of most of those junky ass missions that are like, oh, the go help the Yakuza or go help those innocent people from the terrorists with bioweapons or stop the bigoted anti-cyborg people. Like all of those missions stink. They should just get rid of all of those. And if they do have missions, they should be like the stop the launch. That's a good one. This one was really good. They should only have missions like that. And then, yeah, I think capping it off with a little cutscene, and then they paid out a hero mech at the end. If all of them did that, then those would be great side missions. I would enjoy all of those side missions if they are, because they would be smaller in number. It wouldn't feel so daunting. And the thing is, the cantinas, those are good enough for missions. Like the cantina missions are great for just giving you stuff to do. The mercenaries, I think, are fine for just giving you stuff to do. I don't think we needed all those like little junky missions here and there. I think if they made them more like the one we just did, that would have been great. More like Stop the Launch, more like this one, more like Bow and Arrow, more like the one for the Sidewinder, the one for like the Yadge and everything. Like that, those should be the only side missions in the game. The rest of like the bonus objectives should be like mercenaries, cantina, Solaris gladiator stuff that like you just do it if you feel like it, and it doesn't feel like, because like, you know, quests create the psychological pressure. Oh, I need to do them. I'm like, you know, I need to complete them all. Now you could ignore the psychological pressure. Sure, you could just use mind over matter, but why even have that psychological pressure in the first place when they're just a bunch of like junk tier missions that don't matter? Just don't have them in the first place, and instead have more variety of cantina missions, more mercenary stuff, you know, more stuff like that, where, you know, it doesn't matter if you get it or not. Like it just populates you with some bonus stuff to do. I think that'd be really good. Also, I noticed because this is a brand new mech, fresh off the assembly lines, it's very clean looking. It's not all like dirty and beat up looking. It's very similar to a clan mech, how it's like the paint job is very clean and fresh looking. That's so like that's what I feel about it. Arrow 4 is a lot of fun. It definitely encourages teamwork. I do think there's some possibility with the AI, but it definitely would work best with a human player, somebody with an active probe, and then somebody with like an Arrow 4. The X-pulse lasers are a blast. Like, you know, I guess pun intended. The X-pulse lasers are great. Like, I mean, there's nothing else. They're really fun. I love how fast they shoot. Like, they basically do everything that they're everything I like about autocannons, but as a laser. And like, I don't know, that's just great. I love that. I need to try out light autocannons, and I need to try out heavy lasers, which that'll probably be invented deeper into the timeline. Let's see where we're at right now. 3057. So the that'll be a thing. But overall, I am only gaining appreciation for Reign of Chaos. I was worried that Shadow of Kerensky had the mercenary pilot training system, and I'm like, that's a pretty interesting addition. I was a little worried this wouldn't have very interesting things by comparison, but like they're just adding fun weapons. Like the fun weapons they're adding are just more than compensation. Like just sandbox elements are great. Like very enjoyable. So far, I don't have any problems with the missions. Like, I'm not saying they're obviously not like God tier missions. Like, wow, like these are the best missions I've ever played. But they're a huge step up from normal, and I don't have a problem with them. I think they're pretty great overall. And wait, oh yeah, so the Wolf Dragoons become a thing. Yeah, the Wolf Dragoons become a thing. Like, they literally are a faction you can fight against. See that? You can fight guerrilla warfare contract Dragoons versus. Independence. So now you can actually directly fight against the Wolf Dragoons because they take over Outreach. Here's Outreach right here. Yeah, they do in fact begin their own training center, and they basically, I think something happens to the MRB. I think the Comstar MRB gets fucked up, and like the Wolf Dragoons kind of sweep in and take the place of the MRB. So it's like, I don't know, things are happening.
I don't want to fight them. I don't like them.
Yeah, we can kick they'll be great to kick their ass. I hate the Wolf Dragoons, so like I'm looking forward to working with House Liao. I mean, like, look at this. Like, House Liao's like giving them the middle finger. It looks like they're reconquering, because like that's what Marik and Liao are doing. They're launching basically a war of reconquest to take the area lost. Like, I absolutely sign me up for House Liao to fuck Davion up. Like, I am, you know, like, I might even do that for free. Just cover my repair bills and give me a hero mech at the end, and I'll do it for free. So the yeah, I think that's that. Anyways, let me save. I think that's good enough for today. No limitation says at least the max armor version of the Hunchback has like armor of a 70-ton mech. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a very tough mech. I mean, you get it so late in the game, you'd hope it is. Anyways, let me see what's going on. Here is collapse. Where is it? There it is. Copy. Invite to the Discord if you're not in the Discord. If you have any questions about MechWarrior, you can ask them there. If you want build advice, submit builds, talk about BattleTech. Also, I play other games besides MechWarrior stuff, and yeah, like I do play games with other people. You can chat with me. I'm in the Discord almost every day, so like I will talk to people if they join the Discord. And yeah, tonight is anime night. Anyone is allowed to join. Just mute yourself during it. We're watching Mobile Suit Gundam: The Origin, which is the 2015 prequel to the original 1979. And then on the other days, we're watching Space Runaway Ideon, which is a 1980 anime, literally like exactly 1980. That's also my favorite anime. So it's an interesting one. Anyways, I think it's pretty good for today. We're going to get out of here. As usual, thanks for being a great audience. And Sheriff and I are dipping out. So deuces, everyone. And remember that you don't have to be good to get good.